Turn 45. Reverting attack me as predicted. Yeah, unless you show some heavy mage support, dude, you're about to wreck yourself. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So I do want construction 6. Now 7. That should do it. Pack of wolves. No sites. We found a site over here. Enchanted tomb. That's cool. What do we got next? Some slaves. And here's our battles. So we've got unsupported boars. All they've got is the enlarge bless. No support. Alright. Next, he took that back, which we're fine with. And then we've got our battle down here. What are we doing? Earth power. Okay, so he's doing gifts from heaven, blade wind. So, what has he got? Earth. What is that guy even doing? Is he just leading them to feed them? Doing some blesses. S2 with some pearls. He might be anti-magicking them. Assuming that guy's gift spamming. Might be Marble Warriors or Maws. I doubt it's Earthquake. Might be Earthquake. Water 2. Why does he have a booster? I don't understand what's happening here. Anyway, it's just a pile of unsupported boars. Next, Blizzard's fighting Yomi. Us attacking Yomi. Which would be an issue. Do have the unholy weapons and cool stuff, which don't really matter against the Oni. But we've got enough attacks to deal with it, I think. Next, there's another attack from Averni. I assume it's another pile of boars. It is. I don't understand what he's got the water 2 for. What is the guy doing? Okay, so we did awaken tattoos. Good for him. I don't get it. What is the water booster for? Frozen. He's frozen heart spamming? Is that really what it's for? You've got to be shitting me. Okay. And lizards took that other... Oh, hello. Burden of time. That's okay. I will eventually lose a bunch of soothsayers and such, but I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. False prophet. That's annoying. Sunken treasure, hooray. And forts have been breached. Of course, the big pile of boars will breach immediately. Okay, so first things first. We have Blood 7. That means it's time. Father Ill-Earth. Next. Curse of Blood. Next. We will do another Curse of Blood right here. We got vamps going. That owns. What are you even doing? Blood hunting. Is he going to send the big pile of unsupported boars? He might. Go over there. I don't want to lose that. It's my S2. Let that guy retreat. And we moved that big pile of shit in here, so we should be fine. Hopefully he storms without checking. If he does, he dies. What's the age on these? 58 out of 75. So I should just make Inari as many as I can afford and stop making soothsayers because they're old. Old is bad under burden of time. What are you doing? That's fine. So, we need to take care of that. So they are just size 4. Really nothing else of value. That's low income, low income. I don't care about either of these. Should defend this to make sure he doesn't take it. Got those stupid wolves, those won't really help. These will help. Boars do not have any... Oh, they don't have that good of morale. Actually, these may be leveled, because he's been running them around. I don't think anybody's really killed any of his boar pile. Morale 11, MR4, none of them are leveled. Okay. How much HP do they have when they're under and large? I know they get a little bit more. So they got 27, which is a fair amount. Do I really want to throw away my guys, though? So these are storming. Because it's cold here, right? Yeah, so these guys will own, so they're going to storm. Attack close. We'll give him some of these too. 80 to undead leader. I think that'll be fine. If it fails, it's okay too. And then we'll move the rest back to here. So you're storming. You can chill. Actually, no, this guy can chill. You guys can all come back. Move in patrol. You'll go to here, I think. Yeah. So now we've got a bunch of these. And then what do I even want to do? Hopefully attacks. So the best place to hit those is in the morale or in the magic resist. And I don't really have, since I moved all those guys out, I don't have anybody who can really do either terribly well here. I could patrol with my priest. So I have another blesser. Okay, let's do that. So we've got Awaken Tattoos, Blessing, Blessing. Awaken Tattoos since it's longer range. We'll do Fire Close. These will be attack rear, attack rear. You can do attack rear too. These will get trampled pretty badly. I'll lose a whole bunch of them, but that's okay. These will wreck them and also get trampled. They have more defense, so they'll dodge more often, and they will really hurt them very badly. I don't think I'm going to actually patrol with the wolves, because they're just going to get in the way. So you guys can chill for a turn. I'll take these to hit close. There's that, and then I'm going to patrol with you. You can help with blessing. Oops. Blessing, 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 blessing spells. If he dies, it's also okay. Right. He's staying in case that siege fails. Oh, actually I think some of these can reach. They can. Okay. So I only have Frighten, I think. I can do Sleep, but I don't think I care about sleeping individual boars. Fascination is too short of range. I think just doing Frighten spam will be fine. Do I even want to bother? That is the question. I can also sleep cloud. Except I don't think I have Evo 3. Oh yeah, I do. Just take some gems. It might be worth doing. Sleeping boars don't move. If they don't move, they can't trample. If they can't trample, they don't hurt you. However, when they get hit, sleep cloud does dispel and go away. And if I'm shooting arrows, they'll get hit a lot. I can do swarms. Swarms will get trampled. However, they take time to kill. Gives you more time. Can also put in some more PD, which we will do. More arrows. It's 95. I think that's okay. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, we kind of tried. What else are you going to do? I think you're going to do... That's only one, right? Yeah. And we'll just do horror skeletons. Provide some temporary HP here. Oh, except I don't want to lose that because it's my water one. Let's chill. I think it'll be fine. I mean, if he wins, I should kill a bunch of them, and then I will have Father Ill-Earth up as of next turn. And all of his gear is ready. And he will even have that 5 frost resist, so Frozen Heartsmay won't do much. Not that it would before, but the fatigue damage from being chilled all the time can be annoying. You're gonna go search some more. Do I need to rebid him? Probably. Yes. 10. Dragon Tamer. I want Dragon Tamer. Those kill boars pretty well. There. Give me that. Okay. And then you're gonna research. I'll move him down to Blood Hunt, actually. Do need another Blood Hunter. And you just volunteered. Do I have another STR? No. I should make one. Actually, this guy... You don't have anything better to do. Make one for me. Should I make that temple? Or should I wait? I think we'll just go over here. If I take this, I'll need somebody in there, so I'll just move him in. And then after I summon a Father Ill-Earth, I may summon an Archdevil immediately, or I may move over here to claim this. Assuming it succeeds. If it fails, I'll just summon an Archdevil immediately over here. Archdevils will need to forge another set of gear, which I'll do when I make the Archdevil. But they're also large, with good scores, and I can make them pretty much invincible to boars. It's kind of a waste, but I don't have Firestorm yet. So any large thing that can keep them from hurting me is good enough. Go. We'll just take care of him, so we're not worried about that. I think we'll actually move down now if he's handling this, so I don't have to worry about the AI. So what are we doing here? I think we're going to actually move this way. You're doomed. These guys are all doomed. That's okay, though. This is an overextended fort anyway, so we'll turn that off. So all that recruitment's off as well. Nari. I can also thug these, but I have to enlarge them first. Actually, they could self-cast enlarge. So if I want to, I can thug them too, but they're kind of fragile. I don't like making fragile thugs, unless they're very low gear cost, as in 10 or less gems. Ideally 5 or 0. Make some more Inari, I need those. Inari. You can go up there and watch this war. You can stay over there and give me intelligence. Assume he's going to go there. That will block me. He might actually run into me. What did he send? Misty Bog. That is 15 reborn, 7 white mages. If he bumps into me, I will lose nothing of real value. Actually, I think I'll thug this guy whenever I have a chance to bring him home. Oh, actually, wait, depends. He's heat, or is he just neutral? Whatever. I think he's just neutral temperature. Yeah. What else? You are chilling. We're not worried about this. That's the last thing I'm doing. Okay, so now we're going to do this. So now we got to manage our huge siege defense. So let's look at that one more time. So it's a big pile of boars. And we're going to watch what they're casting. Gifts from heaven. I think it's just gifts casters, that's all they're doing. And it's not like a big communion, so we can't do sustained gifts. So I don't think I'm really that concerned here. And the accuracy, as you can see, is pretty crap. So, we're going to do... How many of these I got? I've got a bunch of those, and you've got a shitload of morale bonus, so I'm gonna let you do that. So you're gonna be, that's too big of a line. I'm gonna space it. 2 lines. Line and another line right behind it. I will lose some to gifts. That's okay. Right, that will hold the gate though, which is really all we have to do. We just have to hold that gate. He does not have a Hellcaster, which is pretty important for him not to. So these guys are going to be communion slaves, so we can do those. Whatever, just sit in the back and be a communion slave. And you be a communion slave. Oops, no, slave. Communion slave. 2. Communion slave number 3. I have more, don't I? Yeah. Oh, wait, there's... Am I short? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 4 in here. Must have missed one. Communion slave number 4. Okay. So there's all our communion slaves. I may convert some of these to slaves as well. We'll figure that out in a second, though. Yeah, you can stay back there. Put the wolves back here with you too. You're chilling in the back. Okay, so first things first, we need to put down Communion Master. Missed. Also, wind guide for my guys, mostly for the archers. So you're gonna chill back there and do that. Your job let me actually delay its action a turn. That would suck. And they did fix the bug where blood slaves join the wall. So that defense, or that won't screw me. Assuming it's actually fixed. If it's not, this is going to be really funny and bad for me. So that will do that. Because this Sabbath Master will put him... So he's only got blood 1, so it'll put him to 103. No, 109. Do I want to actually give him a blood booster? If I do that, I am reliant on this not going sideways, which it shouldn't. We're gonna gamble. Not you. You don't need that. That goes back. You need this. That way it's half fatigue. Then you're gonna do relief. Then you're gonna do... What is the time on relief? Relief is 200. So it takes a while to cast. So we'll give him his gems. He doesn't need that many. 2. Right, we'll use it N3. So we'll give him 3 gems. It will boost him to N5, and hopefully he'll use a little extra so he doesn't overload my slaves. I may actually bump it up a few more, just to be safe, so I don't kill my guys. Or at least, I mean, they're going to die. Most likely. The slaves will. Okay. And then I had my other guy. So you... What's the cost of rigor mortis? It's only 100, so if I give him extra gems, he won't kill himself. Power of the spheres, rigor mortis. Actually, he can do it. Right? That's a level 4 spell. I might be able to just drop rigor mortis immediately. So he's going to drop rigor mortis. Use it back there. That's your job. He'll take a nap after that. So you're going to drop reinvigoration and relief, which will put my guys up a bunch of fatigue. Then what are we going to do after that? Don't need to worry about poison. I could bloodletting, but it's not going to be worth it. I could harm them. Or I could agony them, but it would only be slightly scaled. I think he really has anything. Actually, no, he can shoot Sleep Cloud into the gate. Sleep Cloud into the gate will be good. And then he'll do another reinvigoration after that. Clean off that fatigue on the slaves. What is the range on Sleep Cloud now? 30? So you can see right there. Okay, so now these guys are going to do skeletons, of course. More skeletons. Maybe I'll stick one into communion and have him do other stuff. Should I stick this one? Seventh. No, because you need to bless. So you're going to sit over there and do your job. Way up there, your job is blessing, 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 blessing. So do that. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Actually, you can do a reinvigoration at the end. Or no, whatever, just keep blessing. And then you can shoot whatever you feel like shooting. Where's my other one? You sit on the other end. Blessing, 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 cast. And then our last one, you can sit over there. And you're also going to do blessing a whole bunch of times. Actually do 2, and then you're going to do a Sleep Cloud. You can do more blessings. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Okay. That's your job. What are you going to do after, actually? How tired will you be? Probably not completely exhausted. You're going to false fetters into the gate. Whatever. Pass out. That's fine. Next one. Oh, I should put these back. So... just scatter them around, just in case I get random weirdness with Gifts of Heaven. Actually, I'm going to move them away from him. You're not going there. You're going here. You're going there. You're going there. I don't want him to get by a meteor. AI will target based on blocks of HP. Actually, for that reason, these will go down there. They're not going to do anything of value. Alright, so the rest of these, what are you going to do? So I want more False Fetters casters. I think that's all they need to do. So for False Fetter spam, Queen Master... False Fetters, False Fetters. That's your job. We'll probably actually make you another one. Well, let's see. Because I don't want these to burn out before I've put down relief. Really, that's the most important thing. So, that's Master. So that will clean them off. Relief. Do I have any other big spells happening here? I don't really think so. Just the Mist and Wind Guide. 100 and 200, so that's 300% to cast that. What will you be at? 150, 300. I don't know if that'll happen before or after. But what is the fatigue cost? That's going to be, it's 100. What, divided by 5 times 4? Something like that. I may need to drop a couple more slaves just to not have them shit out too quickly. I'll do 2 more. Divide the fatigue slightly more, and then the rest of these will be False Fetters. And they'll be kind of weirdly scattered like so. That should do it. Basically, the goal is to hold them in the gate so that they can be slowly killed by arrows from the walls and from these, and then also the skeletons are going to start trickling through, because what's going to happen is some of these will get killed by gifts, so you'll have little holes which will let all the skeletons stream through. And should I do Swarm? I don't think so. I don't have Howl, so we're not going to do that. Everybody's going to research, 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 research. You're also researching. That should be fine. He has, I mean, if he wants to walk over my stuff, I'm fine with that. It won't hurt me that badly. Because we have the big guns coming out. I mean, I've got vampires coming, and once Father Ill Earth is out and profited, nothing that he has displayed can kill him. Not even close. If I put him wherever I put him, he will never die. Not to what Maroni's showing. lots of regen. I can also fluff him with like ethereal and shit. Not that I would even need to. He's just gonna obliterate. He'll kill, what, one boar or so a turn for the entire battle until they rout, which is pretty much what will happen. I can also script him to Earthquake to clean out wizards. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if he gets fatigued because he's got so much regen, and I'll have him at huge amounts of prot. So I can do like Earth Power, Iron Skin, Temper Flash, Earthquake, and that's perfectly fine. He'll pop up to like 100 something fatigue and then reinvigorate back down, and while he's sleeping, he'll generally not take damage. He's got Vine Shield and shitloads of prot, so he'll just kind of chill. They'll rub him gently to wake him back up, and then he'll continue killing them. He may actually rout them while he's asleep. He does have fear. Oh, and I do have that. I think I have another +1 reinvigoration from my immensely powerful bless. Yeah, look at that. Badass. It doesn't matter. His combat speed +30 won't matter either, I don't think. Father Ill-Earth is slow as shit. He's basically a turret. He does not move quickly. So 30% of very little is still very little. Anyway, that is the turn, I think. Bruce is just going for low-hanging fruit over here. I don't know if he's going to come after me or not. He may. Or he may go to here. I don't know. I'm just going to go here. I don't know if he's like going to stop me or not. He may. And then I may go down here and try to get away. Or just wander around until he wanders away and then wander back. Or I'll pull him into Yomi. I don't know. I should be able to try and keep these alive. Just either walking them around on a exciting adventure or trying to sneak them back up here. I would like to get them into Maverni's lands. I think he does. Yeah, he's got lots of PD for some dumbass reason. So I'll have to clean some of this shit out with Paravampires once I've got them ready. He's got Drain 1. Yeah, Paravamp should be able to take care of it. Maybe even 1, but I'd rather do 2. So I have to wait for a reincarnation. If I want to be super safe, I would do 3, but 2 should be sufficient. Because with vampires you can do Horde of Skeletons, Horde of Skeletons, Horde of Skeletons, Reinvigoration, Horde of Skeletons, Horde of Skeletons, Horde of Skeletons. So each one makes a lot of skeletons every time. Which even with Drain, they'll be doing... Actually, I could probably do 4 Horde of Skeletons, Reinvigoration, and then they'll do more Horde of Skeletons after that. How many would we get? 7 times 4 is 28, times 2 is 56, double that, so we'll have like over 100 skeletons from one full casting cycle with 2 vampires. That's after like 10 hordes of skeletons, so, you know, like 10... Well, actually, I think Horde of Skeletons is slightly slow, right? Oh, it's not. I thought summon spells were slower. Okay, so 10 rounds of spells. And you'll have 100 skeletons, or more. They may also do... Usually the AI is smart enough it'll start Raise Dead spam after it does Horde of Skeletons, because those skeletons will generate corpses, and then the vampires will make Raise Dead. The zombies suck at killing, but they're good at getting in the way. So the vampires will intermittently nap to get some fatigue back up, or back off while they sleep, and then they'll skeleton again and go back to sleep, and they'll just keep doing that for a while until they win. But I think we're going to do that and clean off this shit, get those temples out. His armies are no concern, at least not what he's displayed. I mean, a Frozen Heart spammer with a bunch of unsupported trash. A handful of Gift of Heavens casters, and some unsupported, or largely unsupported trash. He's going to shoot Blade Winds and stuff at me, but he won't shoot that many. And we're going to have Rigor Mortis going, so once they run out of fatigue, or run out of, once they are fatigued, they're going to be immobilized largely due to Rigor Mortis until the skeletons and my shit clean them out. Clean out all his boars and garbage, and then they should kill at least some of the mages. Assuming he storms. If he doesn't storm, unless he brings in a lot more mages, he can bring as many boars as he wants. It shouldn't particularly matter. Because rigor mortis is like it's a clock. It's a timer on the battle. He doesn't have relief going. So if he doesn't have relief going, over time his stuff's getting more and more and more tired. So once everything starts getting into the 100 range, they'll be intermittently waking up and going back to sleep, and they'll be very easy to kill. Particularly since they're tramplers. So if they move and trample, like skeletons, they take their encumbrance and get tired, and maybe kill square skeletons, and then they're asleep, and all the other skeletons kill them. So it very quickly turns into an absolute slaughter, and the skeletons just wipe the field because they're immune to rigor mortis. And I'll have relief, so I have no risk of really fucking myself with it, and my guys are inside of a siege anyway, so they have nowhere to go. Anyway, I think that's the turn. So we're making those drakes, so if I clean this off I can send them this way, or trying to get the drakes, because they'll burn a bunch of shit to death, and then die, which is fine. And that is the turn.